and we, in the grand scheme of things, are losing this. We're losing this badly, and there's not much we can work out of this. In any case, this will weaken the enemy even further, without a doubt. And that's what we want. But oh, look at that. Looks like they both killed each other. Look at that. Both of these just kind of died off. The enemy ship just caught fire from our ship or so. In any case, let's attack the enemy over there. No, I want to first of all get rid of these. Look at that, my soldiers are not even fighting for some reason. That's a complete disaster. For some reason they're not. That's not good. In any case, their ship is burning. And we are shooting at their backs. And now my troops are much more capable of fighting. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to board them with two of our ships. As you can see, their missiles are very effectively annihilating us, and we'll see what can be done here. Now, can we do this? No, it looks like we couldn't do this. One of their ships will survive, but it's not all over yet, though. Not all over yet. We'll just have to raise another fleet. Besides, with only one brigade there, they won't be able to do much damage to us anyway. So it's not disastrous at all. Okay, so these guys, can they row back home? It looks like they can. This is where they're going to recover further, and it should kind of be fine. Okay, so everything's concluded over here. This army, on the other hand, needs to just keep marching north, where they will be of use. We'll see where they would be most useful. There's one army over here. In fact, there's going to be two in this Arabian desert, so that should be just enough. This will further diminish their power. Alright. Things are all looking bad. What do we have here? That's one of our settlements. I'm going to march to Seleucia, a settlement that's undefended. Good. This army will be used to cut everybody off in South Arabian Desert. So these are these provinces. We already cut off two provinces over here, and we'll be advancing. I like to see that Syracuse is kind of moving away from us and taking other settlements from our common enemy. So that's really cool. Let's take at this as well. Okay, we're going to push them all of their existence. Okay. So things are not looking bad at all. Let's see what else I can do. I'm going to move this army forward and move on to Tushpa. There's one army here, and we're going to keep them in check for a bit. In fact, this offensive may be reinforced. So there is a few battles here that will soon be fought. This army, let's move them south. Alright. These can start fighting Axum. They were not moving much. It looks like they're losing their sense. And they just stay wherever they are. As you can see, there's not many of them left. So it's just a tiny fraction of their previous strength. Okay, we're going to kill them all off. Faction destroyed. Their forces have trampled this faction into the dust. That is without doubt good news. Let's force march onto the road so that we wouldn't take that much damage. And Dura will be taken soon as well. Okay, it looks like our movements here in the south are concluded, so let's move north and see who is opposing us. So first of all, a strong tribal army. Let's attack them. Together with the garrison there, we should be able to outgun them, so to speak. We have heavier infantry than they do and much better experience. Okay, so I'm going to position everybody straight up. The cavalry may take up a flanking position, and that's exactly what we'll try to do. My main force will be coming from a side.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Well, not the main force, but the reinforcing force, I mean. Okay, and it looks like we'll have to fight their cavalry. So these guys right here are
Iberian swords.
The reinforcements from the city. Unfortunately, they have been cut and in half.
Iberian cavalry.
So that's not good.
Riders ready. Iberian cavalry.
I'm trying to deselect the cavalry, but I can't.
Our horses left.
I'm holding CTRL, but I can only add them.
Ready for battle.
Okay.
Fighters, move out.
Okay, so things are looking much better now. I'm just kind of waiting. I wanted to get these slingers behind the main line. As you can see, this means that we are going to approach on the enemy from at least 3 sides. And with the frontal force being so heavy, we should be able to
Iberian swords!
achieve a lot.
Run,
Okay. I want to position these a bit better.
warriors, move!
And they need to be group locked. Okay. So they're not moving, not doing much really. They are starting to shoot at us, but we are running, so it's not too bad, really.
Iberian swords!
Also,
Warriors ready!
I'm going to issue an attack order
Ready and eager!
on them,
Lusitani nobles! We have
just like that, and
Lusitani nobles! Scrappers ready!
my troops will be
Warriors eager for blood!
very capable. Here the cavalry will strike, and let's start with a cavalry off here. Okay. I'm sending in my cavalry to attack their
Mounted warriors!
mounted warriors. Let's attack their javelin cavalry as well. So here all of our cavalry versus all of theirs. Nearly all of theirs. And theirs doesn't look that bad at all.
Missiles ready!
Okay. It looks like our numerical superiority here is, without a doubt, playing a role, and our most heavy troops are as well
They will bleed for us. Lusitani nobles!
making a difference.
Ready for battle! Melee warriors!
Okay, things are not looking bad. The fighting's taking on the main line. Okay, here they have their spears present, and
Iberian swords!
we're just killing them very effectively on this side as well. We're shooting at them with 3 missile brigades. They're fighting us with their infantry and cavalry. The cavalrymen are being shredded. In fact, that's general's unit from all those javelin men, and
Skirmishers!
it's looking bad for them. And
Warriors eager for blood!
as you can see, there's more missiles.
Gotcha! Now!
I need everybody to
Skirmishers!
stop running away from the battle.
Skirmishers!
Okay.
And eager! As you say!
They are not going to stay here in this battle for long, the enemy that is.
Iberian sword!
Let's further advance on them on the side. Who else is still here? Not many. Not many troops are still on the main line. After this battle, our advance forward will be even less opposed. Okay, here there's not that many troops for us to fight. And we can turn our back into fighting the remaining contingents, who are not nearly as numerous as anybody may think. Okay, it looks like that's just almost all over. I changed my PC resolution to 4K, and it looks like that increased my game performance, even if it's on a 19. It's on 1080 graphics, so it's lower than the 4K, which is kind of interesting. Okay, it looks like they don't have much left here, and my cavalry is almost completely decimated. Let's fast forward this a bit. They will kind of stand there and make a hit, and if they make a good hit, they kill off a couple of troops. Okay. That was another major battle that we have successfully won. I didn't lost any brigades, so that's kind of the most important thing, because this was a major battle, and this kind of changes the balance of power later on. If I simply lose a bit too much, it's not good. Not good at all. And that's that. They have been done for. It looks like we lost a leader. I'm gonna go for a honor toss is here.
Ready for orders.
Okay, and let's move on to Gabala. No, let's move on against the remaining brigades that they had there. The less they have, the better for me.
Is that all? Warriors all starting out.
Okay, I'm gonna get them
Don't care how
into the
tired
city.
you
It looks like I can't.
ready for battle. For the tribe.
And I'll move this army forward
Thirsty for battle.
towards Gazaka. And this force
Warriors all.
may force march
Everything you wretched.
closer to Circus.
Is that all?
Let's take a look. It looks like both of my armies would engage in this final battle. Okay, that's something I like to see. The fact that we have pushed Circus to its limits. It looks like that's their last settlement. And so let's
Fighters ready.
just head forward now and
Our
enjoy.
reinforcements have arrived.
The reinforcements are here. It looks like they are on the side, so there's no easy way for them to enter the settlement itself, which isn't good at all. They're all mercenaries. That's an interesting kind of fact to mention. And I'm gonna get them somewhere around here. Half of my force needs to attack from a different position, because that's the way it has to go down.
Nobles.
This force needs to take up a position as well, where they are taking up different look. Okay, here let's get these troops forward on this side. In here, the first thing I need to do is I need to separate my infantry from the cavalry. and then the infantry can be set up much better. Okay, so the cavalry will show up here first, and let's get them first. I'm still not seeing any enemy troops, and